in Zacatecas. Came across this national park in the Sierra De Organo. Absolutely breathtaking. Looking forward to really hiking these next few days. Back out in the wilderness, out of the city. I am excited. It's going to be amazing. Join along the adventure with me. How y'all doing? This is Steve, and I help people live their best life. And so just traveling, of course, in the van all through Mexico, right now in the state of Zacatecas. Now, I actually stayed in the city last night at a Walmart, which is what I normally do not do. I like to be out in the wilderness, and so I'm headed to Durango, up in the mountains, cool temperature right now here in the state, still in Zacatecas. I'm at about 7,200 feet, so it stays a lot cooler, obviously, in the van. And so the difficulty has been this. I've been in Aguas Calientes, Durango, Zacatecas, and in most places I go, they're pretty RV friendly, pretty van friendly, and so you find showers and such, not a problem. Not the case in these states. It's been much more difficult to find showers, and it's been kind of disgusting and gross. It's been a few days since I've had a shower. And so this morning I was really happy to get to a place in Durango where I know I can take a shower. And I saw this sign for an archaeological site. I love archaeological sites. And so I pull off the road and got into a little Pueblo Magico that I'd never heard of before, and got to where the site was supposed to be, and it really wasn't there. There wasn't much there. And so then happened to see a sign for this national park, and it looks just amazing. I mean, it's so beautiful. I hope I can really capture it. But again, all there are is some pretty nasty looking bathrooms and no showers. So I thought of something. Soap, washcloth. I'm gonna shave. I haven't done that in a few days. And so this is the RV van life. I call them hooker baths, which probably you're not supposed to call them. But what I was thinking about was this. Maybe this is just my mind going on its own with just me and my dog and no one to talk to. This is what happens when you're left to your own devices. When you watch van life videos on YouTube, there's always some really hot girl in a bikini. Maybe she's on the beach. Always pictures of her behind, and that's the thumbnail, so you click on that, and then maybe it's how do I shower and keep clean while I'm on the road. And really, let's face it, you kind of click to watch her take a shower. You're not listening near as much as to what she's saying, and that's kind of the point of why those thumbnails and stuff exist. So then I began thinking this, that in today's cancel culture, gender neutral, don't call me a man, don't call me woman, I'm not picking on anyone, just saying that's the culture we live in. You know, pansexual, transgender, no gender, no identification time. It's just not fair. It's not fair. How come I can't have a 22-year-old bikini body that gets me views on YouTube? So you know what I decided? In this culture, in this cancel culture, you can't judge me. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm taking my own shower, my own way. I cracked myself up. Now that I'm clean, let's go out there and do some hiking. Let's explore. Let's check this place out. So I know nothing really about this park that I'm in. I just literally kind of came across it, so I did no research on it. It just kind of appeared out of nowhere. But very, very interesting energy here. It's like I can just feel this heightened level of awareness and energy. And so I'm curious to, and there's no service, no cell service or anything, so I can't, get on the internet and check it out and see what's going on. So I'm going to hike up into these mountains here with Lucky. And I've kind of been thinking about the poem that's on my arm. I don't know if I can show that. Right about there. That says Invictus. That's the poem that Nelson Mandela used to read to all the prisoners when he was obviously in prison. And so it goes like this. Out of the night that covers me, black is the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. All right, out of the way, cows. So I just ran into town from the national park that I'm staying at there. And, oh, come on, cows. There you go, there you go. So just coming back from town, ran in to get a few supplies and did a quick Google search on this park I'm staying in. And so it's the Parque of Organos, which is organs, you know, like the musical instrument organs. And so that's kind of interesting. But what I did find out is that there are tons of movies that were filmed out here because of the rock formation. So it is one of the most amazing, unique places that I've ever been. I'm actually headed in a couple days to a place in Durango, which is actually a movie set where they filmed tons of old Western movies. Matter of fact, I believe it's where John Candy actually had a heart attack and passed away. But tons of, you know, John Wayne movies and stuff were filmed out there. And so it was kind of interesting to realize that where I'm staying now is a place where they've filmed a ton of movies. So with that, almost back to the park. We'll get some grub on, and ooh, there's a donkey on the side of the road. This really is amazing, one of the most amazing places I've actually ever been. Crazy beautiful. All right, almost back to where I camp. Peace out. Okay, so I'm guessing no one's ever camped here before. I am the first one to camp out here. So I'm on my second hike of the day. I ran into a park ranger and he told me about this trail. So this is actually a trail I get to walk on instead of boonie crushing like earlier today. But in this trail is leading to someplace very, very special. He said it's the hardest trail place to climb in this park. And so I'm out of breath, but it's freaking amazingly beautiful. Okay, so this is where I've been. This is where I've come from. So the ranger said at the top of this, it's going to be well worth the trip. We'll see what the big reveal is here in just a moment. As you can see, I am right here at the top. Okay, so I'm right at the top. And we ran into a problem. So the guide told me this trail is called La Cueva del Toro or something. I thought he said cerveza with his accent. It was cueva. So I thought there was gonna be a bar or some beer or something. But it's a cave, La Cueva. On the serious note, here's the problem. Right behind me, like, I don't know if you can see that at all, is a cliff that I can climb up, but I can't get lucky up. So I was trying to kind of pick her up. I mean, she's pretty heavy, but I was trying to pick her up, but she's really, really scared and such. And so I thought about climbing up the rest of this way and just leaving her right here. I don't know if that's a good idea. She'll probably get kind of freaked out, which she has a tendency to do. And so I think I'm going to not make the destination. I think there is another way up, another trail somewhere. This is kind of a circular type trail, so I don't know if the other way is easier. I wouldn't want to walk all the way down, then walk all the way back up again another way. So we'll live to fight another day. Okay, we just made it back to camp. We are tired, we are exhausted. I'm a little blistered and bloodied and bruised, but we made it back. I'll tell you, only 10 feet from the top, and so I'm definitely coming back to this location again. I'm gonna find another way up so Lucky can make it up there as well. But mi compañera did a good job today, didn't you? So guys, if you enjoyed this adventure, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and I'm gonna close this video out now with a little spirituality, taking some water. Now it's time to turn it into some wine. Salud, cheers, have a good one.